It is simply an undeniable fact. There is a radically disproportionate amount of violence that comes from the modern progressive left. Violence, particularly political violence, is a feature, not a bug, of secular progressivism, and every Christian everywhere needs to understand that reality. I don't care how awkward it is to say that. So 2017, you have the congressional baseball shooting. You have the extremely damaging and bloody Black Lives Matter riots of 2020. I think 13 people were killed. Attempted Trump assassination number 1, 2024. Attempted Trump assassination number 2, 2024, where the guy literally, after he was caught, said, well, he's literally Hitler. Then you have the Nashville Catholic school shooting, 2023. Then you have in 2024, the United Healthcare CEO murder in broad daylight. Just dude gets shot right in the back. By the way, once again, you saw large cheering from parts of the progressive left on that. You have the Annunciation Catholic school shooting in just a few weeks ago. There was like overtly demonic transgender shooting. And then you have the Charlie Kirk assassination that happened yesterday as they're recording this podcast. Secular progressivism is built on a critical theory lens that views the world through oppressed and oppressor categories. It's not built on a Christian theology lens that views the world through sin righteousness categories. So here's what that does, is it trains its adherents. Progressives, through critical theory indoctrination, they're trained to view people who disagree with them as evil oppressors instead of people who are simply mistaken. In general, people who broadly identify conservative, we're like, oh man, they're wrong. I'd say they're wrong, and they're dangerously wrong. But I view the world through a right and wrong category lens, whereas critical theory trains people to think through an oppressed oppressor lens. So that trains people to think the people who disagree with me are evil oppressors. That's a big deal. Because if I think that you're wrong, then I'm going to try to persuade you, which is what Charlie did. He would go onto college campuses. We're going to have an interchange of ideas. I'm going to try to persuade you. But if I think that you're not simply mistaken, I think you're an evil oppressor, then I can't just ignore that, and I can't just try to persuade you. I begin to feel a moral obligation to oppose you. He's literally Hitler. They're an existential threat to democracy. Fascist dictators. Everyone, everywhere, and everything gets labeled as racist. Well, why is that? And the reason you're seeing radically disproportionate violence bubble up on the left is because they have been indoctrinated to think we have to rise up against the evil oppressors.